YouTube. What's good, family? So, update. There's a Bass Outlaw show coming up, and I need to do a meter run. Y'all already know I'm not really big into scores, so I'm really not trying to make a really big effort towards doing a really good meter run. I'm just gonna basically do a meter run to have one on the board or whatever. But I'm bored at the moment, and I ain't got nothing to do, and it ain't gonna cost me anything for what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill y'all in on what I'm about to do. For you that has been around, y'all know this box was originally for 415s, and it was sectioned off different and all that. And I pulled the baffles out and made it an outside shell, and then put in the 12s because we blew the 15s. So technically this box is enough airspace for a fourth order for 415s. So with that being said, as it's set up now as a fourth order, it's basically a almost 3-to-1 ratio. It's not quite a 3-to-1, but it's right at a 3-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to see, you can see how small that's the sealed section. And then all of that is the ported section. So it's basically right at a 3-to-1. So basically with that being said, I'm basically going to close off from the top to the top of this port, completely close it off to shrink down the ported section of the box to make it closer to a 2-to-1 ratio. And hopefully that will, I know it's going to change the tune drastically, and I got a couple more pieces to get put in my port, hopefully, to level that out to where I need it to be. If I need to take them out or put them in, whichever way, I'm gonna have to do the calculations for that, because I haven't did the calculations for it yet. As of right now, it's just a idea type. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like, hey, I'm pretty sure if I do this, it'll do this. And it's one of those things where I'm like, hey, let's find out. Why not? I'm not spending any money on this. I'm not doing it the correct way. This box is not permanent. I'm definitely going back to 15s, and this is what it is. These 12s are for sale already. So if I can get these 12 sold soon, then I'll be putting 15s in here soon and redesigning this whole box. So keep that in mind when you see what I'm about to do and how I'm about to do it. So anyway, with that being said, in the nature of not spending any money on doing this, I'm just going to use some scrap OBS board that I have and a couple of 2x4s. I'm going to screw the 2x4s to the sides for framework and across the back for framework. And then I'm going to screw the OBS board to the 2x4s, and it's going to section off that whole top part of the box. From the port up will be closed off completely, and we'll have from the port down to that line as the ported section, which will have it basically a 2-to-1 ratio instead of a 3-to-1. So stay tuned in. Let me get the front off the box, and I'll get y'all caught up in a minute, let y'all see more of what I'm doing so I can get my measurements accurate. Also, I needed to pull the front off of this box anyway, because I have taken this support in and out so many times. Now it creaks really, really bad. So I also wanted to pull that support out and probably make another support, either put a 2x4 in there, whatever, something simple, quick, easy, just to fix the issue for now. It ain't gonna be fancy. Whatever the simplest thing I can come up with, that's what we're doing. Because like I said, this box isn't permanent, and I'm not putting any money. Like, I'm not going to Home Depot and buying a sheet of wood and yada yada yada, whatever, just to fuck off, basically. So stay tuned in. I'll let you see what we got going on. YouTube, what's good, family? So I'm back. I got the port and the ported section all opened up. So now I'm gonna do some measurements to cut my little false ceiling that I'm about to put in here to shrink this box down. I also think I'm going to do some 45s on the sides, on the both rear corners while I'm doing this, and I'm gonna put another 45 going across the back top corners, since the false wall is gonna be way lower now or whatever. That 45 ain't even gonna be in the box, basically, essentially. So I'm gonna cut another 45 for that back to go across the top, and I'm gonna cut one for each one of those back corners. So stay tuned in. We're gonna get this shit knocked out. I got a piece of OBS board pretty much cut down the size. I just gotta cut out the little notches sort of fit around the little trim piece, and I gotta put the railing in there. So stay tuned in. Let me get these measurements and get everything marked off, and let's get it knocked out. Let's get it. All right, family. We back. Here y'all another quick update. It is a scorcher out here. It's extremely hot. But as you can see, what I got going on, the top part is blocked off, and this top section is smaller. Now when I slide the port in, this is going to be directly against the port, and I'm going to screw the port into this for more support. Make sure we don't have oh, sorry about that, any noises. And on either side or both sides of the port, I got these to go in here. As you can see, it's screwed all the way across in the back, so that can't flex. It's screwed all the way down the sides on both sides, so that can't flex. And these are going to go in here on each side to keep this little portion from flexing, and then over there to keep that portion from flexing. And then when I slide the front section in, the port is going to be directly against this to keep this from being able to flex. In the middle, I may or may not throw another support up in here just from the top to the bottom, just for the hell of it. Like I said, this ain't permanent. I'm just messing around, seeing if it helped the numbers any. So far, with the port that I had in here, I got it up to a 150 at 30, and that's pretty much as loud as I done had it with the port that I had in here last. We'll see if it's any gains or if I'm wasting my time. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned in. I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff screwed in and get this port back in. I gotta go get my kid from school here in a little bit. I think it's around 2 o'clock now. Oh, I think it's like 2:30, so I got maybe an hour and a half to get all of this finished up. So like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned in. Let's see how far we can get. All right, fam. Quick update. So I got the 45s in, going up the back sides and across the back. I got the top section. It's all the way mounted in. I got these support sections on both sides. The middle part is going to bolt directly to the port as long as everything fit right like it's supposed to. So stay tuned in. I'm going to see if I can't hurry up and get this port in. I ain't got time to set the camera up on the stand and let y'all just watch. I think I got like 30 more minutes before I got to go pick up my little girl from school. So I'm trying to cram and hurry up and get this in there this is a daily. This ain't a competition vehicle. This is a daily driver. So yeah, let me stop rambling. Let me screw this top port piece in and get so I can at least be mobile. And I give y'all another update in a second. Shrunken. Went from, let's see, went from that to that. So like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned in. Let's get it. YouTube. What's good, fella? So I forgot to close out the video. I got everything back in. I didn't put a new support in there yet, but there's the false alarm. As you can see, it's directly above the port now. So it's shrunk pretty much a good bit. So stay tuned in. I'm gonna try to do some testing tomorrow. I just wanted to close out the video and let you guys know that I finished it up before I had to go get my kids. So it is what it is. We're gonna see if it's gonna do better. If it don't do better, we can take the front off and pull it back out. No biggie deal, no foul, no harm. So don't hurt my feelings any. Like I said, we just testing, man. One of my main problems is this port. I really need to redo the face and make one lone port going all the way across the top if I want to do some better numbers and make it a skinny port. But I like having the big port so you can look in. So it is what it is until we get some 15s in here so we can create some real pressure. So like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned in. Let's get it.